Welcome to another lovely installment of grammar. Today we're going to talk about making and doing. First things first, let's get our verb, faire, which means both to do and to make, which is very convenient and a little confusing from time to time. Let's learn the conjugation and then I'll give you a few examples of various things that faire lets us describe and do. Je fais. Je fais. Tu fais. Tu fais. Il fait. Il fait. Elle fait. Elle fait. Nous faisons. Nous faisons. Vous faites. Vous faites. Ils font. Ils font. Elles font. Elles font. Okay, so let's look at the conjugation real quick and look at how the word breaks down and the things you need to pay attention to. First things first, your third person plurals, il and elle, are that ONT irregular. There are only 4 verbs in all of French that do that, and faire is one of them. They're the most frequent 4 verbs, and that's why they are the most stationary in old spellings like that. And then for vous, you've got faites, which the only other one like that, well, there are a couple, but one of the main ones is être, which you'll remember is vous êtes. And so if you think about that sound, sometimes that helps with the spelling. And then don't be fooled because nous is completely regular, even though it sounds a little strange with faisons. It's just an S, right? And then I know that all the singulars sound the same, but watch out for that ST switch. Okay, now that we've talked through all of that, what you can use faire for is a lot of things. So for example, whenever we're talking about the weather, we say il fait beau. The weather makes nice or does nice. And so you talk about all weather in that way, right? You can say it's hot, it's cold, it's pretty, it's heavy in the terms of like humid and stuff like that. Or it's windy, and that's all using faire. So you'll use faire for weather, and then you use faire for just so many sports and activities, like faire du bowling or faire du patinage, which means skating, faire du ski, so go skiing. Those are all faire, and so it's careful. You have to be careful to get faire right because you're going to use it just all of the time in all of these expressions. All right, we have one more lesson, and that is about talking about lengths of time. And so that comes from depuis. And the question that you would ask is depuis combien de temps? For how long? Depuis combien de temps? And this example here is depuis combien de temps tu joues au foot? For how long have you been playing soccer? Je joue au foot depuis 3 ans. I played soccer for 3 years, or I have been playing soccer for 3 years, right? Depuis combien de temps vous aimez le chocolat? For how long have you liked chocolate? Nous aimons le chocolat depuis toujours. We've liked it for always or forever. And so you're going to answer the question, depuis combien de temps, hamna, 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 with whatever they're asking you about. You can say something like, oh, for how long have you been living in St. Louis, and things like that. And you would say, oh, I have been living in St. Louis for. And that would be where depuis comes in, and then it can be 3 mois, 3 months, or 10 jours. If you just moved to St. Louis, you've only been here for 10 days. Or if you have been living in St. Louis for years and years, you could say something like 20 ans, 20 years. And so all of that comes together around depuis and depuis combien de temps. And that is what we use that lovely expression for. That's all the grammar I have for you guys today. Have a great week, and I'll see you in class.